Well, hi there, Gemini. Congratulations on your getting the extended forecast from today, which is Wednesday, March 10th through Sunday, March 14th. Let's get started because time is of the essence. We don't want to jerk around for the next 4 days. You've got the hourglass leading off your energy. So don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, because tomorrow may not even happen. Just get it done. Gemini, they're asking, I'm getting messages here saying like procrastination is not going to fly and you'll regret it the instant you just put something off and go, oh wait, and it's so whether it's an opportunity, something you need to get done, it could be something around the house like you've been putting off. Stuff needs to get done now. Time is so precious for you guys, and we're going to take a deeper look into that. But they were just saying deadlines coming up, maybe bills needing paid, getting everything together by the weekend, okay? You are destined to succeed is coming in with the talisman here. And I feel that maybe things weren't moving, okay? But now things are. So now instead of like, maybe you're mad because you had to wait, you know, that kind of energy, like, they can wait on me. No. Go for it. Like if things suddenly go, oh, you know what, we should have offered it to you, blah, 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 and you want it, just take it. Swallow that pride down there, Gemini, because things are about to move in a huge, huge way, and you're going to be very grateful you did. Okay. Also, using your skills to aid others, I feel like this is where time is of essence. Really prioritizing, but make sure you leave a little space for you, whether it's the end of the day with a nice hot bath or just curling up with a book and shutting the world out with some headphones and meditation. It doesn't matter, but make sure you're making time for you, okay, this week. And using your skills, I feel like people are going to be coming forward to you, Gemini. Like maybe they're going, yeah, this happened. Maybe they won't be asking directly, but people might be speaking about problems. It could be analytical, it could be something tangible they're dealing with or material. And you're going to have the answers. So make sure you're like, oh, you know, I could help them, but take that time. It's going to come back to you, Gemini, over the weekend. Okay, here's what's interesting for some of you. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. I get a lot of messages. I try to cover all, Gemini. We have seduction, passion, and romance away. So there you go, looking schmaxy. And I believe, did this come up in your horoscopal last time? I think it did. Looking very schmaxy, Gemini. You know this. You know you look good. But now you're starting to actually get the influx of responses for that. So especially if you're single, you might be, I feel like for some of you, you're going to get quite a bit of attention. You just, you know, maybe once in a while you get it, but now it's like, hey, you know, it's like, hey, me, almost like doing what they can to get your attention, saying what they can or what they feel will grab your attention. So be on the alert. I don't care if you've been single for 10 years, you know, remember your worth there, Gemini. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a test. Definitely going to be an well, it could be an ego booster too, right? Everybody likes to like, oh my God, that guy just thinks so, you know, that does lift you, doesn't it? So step into that because you deserve it. You are worth it. We also have the caduceus. You will receive news from afar. So, but the thing is, it fell out on top of seduction. Immediately I felt it might be someone who is far from you. For singles, or not even, you can be in a situationship and somebody suddenly reaches out that lives like on the other side of the country or in another state or another city. I do feel like for some of you that are in separation, that distance is going to be hearing something because you're just looking way too good to be just sitting there. But just remember why. If it's a situation where you went, I'm out, remember that when they try to come back in, okay? Trust your gut instinct. All right, let's break this down. Let's look at career, please, Spirit. Oh, King of Wands energy coming in for you, Gemini. Remember, these are not gender, they are energy. We've got King of Wands flying in. Really, like with that time of the essence, and you're destined to succeed and use your skills to aid others. I'm really feeling strongly that you're going to have like this creative flow. Time is of the essence. You want to go with it literally. You can. It's going to be right there. You can do this. There's no excuses anymore. And you are going to be recognized for that too. I feel like that's for some. And looking sexy too with that wand energy going on, that fire energy, hangman in reverse, looking at things from a whole new perspective. This is I feel this is, I want to say without ego. Remember I said if something was like, maybe you were blocked on a direction you were going, or you were going after something or trying to get something done, and somebody's like, no, I'm good. And you're like, okay, whatever. I really feel strongly that they're going to come back in and say, oh yeah, this happened to that, I'm sorry. Even though you're like, you know what, forget them, I'm going to try something else. But that other thing didn't quite work and you really wanted to work with the other person, ego needs to go back. So you say yes, just say yes. Forget your ego. And if it bothers you that much, like, no, I don't want to because they blah, blah, really look at the trigger there, Gemini, because there's a lot of stuff coming up for everybody on the planet. That's kind of spotlighting things that need to go, and it's seriously like programmed behaviors. So you might want to keep a check on yourself there, Gemini, okay? Look at things from a whole new perspective. He's upside down. He's got the glow on. He's like, hey, I've been hanging upside down, and I just opened my eyes, and everything looks different. Without the ego in play, everything does look different, and it looks a lot brighter for you. But I do feel heavy success. Maybe you're wondering what direction, or maybe you've been putting things off and having ideas, and you're like, yeah, but you haven't done anything. Now you're getting the opportunity. You need to move, and move now, because things are going to solidify for you, whatever this is in career and finance. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, and so I feel like there's going to be a lot of truths coming out in work. I got a message coming in saying maybe I feel like some of you are going to discover stuff that's going to kind of make you go, whoa, like, oh, that's what happened. In work-related stuff, maybe you left something thinking things were one way, but you're actually going to find out there was way more to the story than you were expecting. I also feel that you're stepping into a kind of a messenger of truth, speaking your truth, feeling a little bit more empowered, but not speaking from egoic anger truth or hurt truth, but speaking just like a little bit detached, which is good, Gemini, this week, because you need to have your focus here without the emotions and ego energy coming in. We have the Seven of Pentacles in work, guys. By the weekend, this is you sitting pretty, just kind of looking at everything. Even though things just got started for some this week, it doesn't matter. Gemini and hold, I'm really feeling strongly by the end of the weekend, like Sunday, you're just gonna be sitting there looking at everything going, wow, look at it grow. Like I added super grow to my stuff, and boom. So what are you gonna do next? That'll be for Monday. You'll have to see on your horoscopal I'll put up on Sunday. See how that's going to work out. All right, let's look at love. Love. Oh, here, let's use these. Look at love. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. Okay, that came out reversed. We have the Three of Swords. There's a lot of healing going on. I was saying in my introductory video, announcing the winners of the horoscopal forecast, that there's a lot of stuff that hit everybody Sunday evening. A lot of realizations, just past hurts coming up like they were fresh, and like, why am I looking at this again? Well, a lot of it was geared towards realizing self-worthy of love on all its many, many beautiful levels. Now, some of you may have already been doing shadow work, for those who are intuitive, or people, you don't have to be like labeled intuitive to be psychic. Everybody's got it, okay? But we're all going through like shadow work and stuff, deep-rooted stuff coming up and going, what? And it takes you down for a little bit when you see. And letting go of blame and guilt you may have been carrying for decades. Well, you are now entering a period of the Three of Swords in reverse. This is everybody, whether you're in partnerships, situationships, it's a realization of peace. Like finally, forgiveness, finally the truce. You finally have a truce within yourself about love and what it really is and what your worth is. We have Judgment coming in, guys. Once you hit that mark, that realization, like you really understand about loving yourself and how it's reflected around you, that's when you're going to see some huge, huge shifts, especially mentally. Eight of Swords in reverse, cutting yourself out of that prison. You're coming out of that. So if you had any anguish on maybe being alone in a current partnership or a situationship, there's going to be a clarity, because like we also had that Hangman in reverse. I feel very strongly for you, Gemini, that is your main influential energy. It's kind of forcing you to look at things from a totally different perspective, whether you like it or not, because the universe knows you need to, you need to know how worthy you are of these wonderful blessings coming in. Some of you might be dealing with the fire sign might be coming in, a King of Wands in reverse, but I feel like they're going to come in kind of heated, unhappy. So some of you might be dealing with people from the past and that you've moved on from. Six of Swords. You take a look at it and go, is this what I want? I feel like a lot of you that may have been waiting to hear from a particular person, especially in separation or in a situationship or been ghosted. You're going to find that you're going to look at this in a whole different perspective and go, I don't know if I want to, I'm getting ready to go on my own path. And you know what? You don't kind of fit in with the stuff that I'm taking with me. So some of you are just going to decide and really look and see like what is worth taking on your trip. Like it's like packing to go like to Europe, like somewhere far away. You can only take what you need. Okay, what you need. What's going to make you feel comfortable over there? What fits you? What do you need? And that's what this is about over the next 4 days. But for some of you, we got the Four of Wands. Okay, this is the 1111 card. I also feel that for some of you, you may actually be meeting finally or stepping into union with maybe your other half, your yin to your yang, your yang to your yin. I'll have to clarify that here in a minute. Grabbing the Island Time Wellness. Get a little bit more of a beat. For the singles of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Singles of Gemini, Spirit. I didn't even, dude, that just jumped out. Twin Flames, Four of Wands. Open, you're worthy, seeing things in new perspective. I feel for some of you, woo, it just clicked off. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you, Gemini. Okay, this Four of Wands, you may not have seen it before, but you're gonna see it now. Yin yang, and I even said yin yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. Kind of going, you know what? Finally, maybe a friend you hung out with or someone you knew, but you never looked at them, any other way. Well, guess what? All of a sudden you'll be like, dude, we like mesh. We got the synergy. We're like, oh my God. And you're going to see it in a whole new way. So be open for that. For some of you, there may be engagements being announced or maybe elopement. But I do feel for those in relationships, whatever you're working through personally with that Three of Swords in reverse especially, I feel like this goes way back to childhood, to be honest, and normally I don't pick that up, but not enough. Okay, this is something that's going to be highlighted or has been highlighted for those in partnerships. I really feel, and especially in those in situationships, frustrated relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. These are all things that are coming up for you to look at because you are enough. You are more than worthy. Some of you with situations, remember I said you guys are on the glow up, you're looking sexy. A lot of people come forward. We have keys on a ring, okay, which has to do with like many options. Like, oh shit, which key goes to what door? Yeah, my daughter-in-law actually did a really good, said something like this. She goes, I have like all these keys on a keychain. I'm in a neighborhood, but I don't know which. No, I have one key, but many houses on the neighborhood. So which door do I try? It's one of those, like, do I even want to bother? What if a dog's in there barking at me? What if it's a crazy guy, or whatever, girl? But it's about making decisions about what you really want going forward and your worth. It's mixed in with the not enough energy also, but it's coming up because you are worth it. But just remember too, Gemini in a whole, keep the mask off. If you're meeting someone new or you're suddenly looking at someone in romantic eyes, you don't have to be anything but who you are because that's what's attracting them to you in the first place. That's where that energy connection is because you're being real. All right. And that's what's making you beautiful. Even more beautiful. That's wrong. Like that's not the one. 30 seconds. All right. Roots of abundance. See, you're going to see where everything really lies, and you're going to find how, I feel like some of you are going to have a surprise financially come in, but by the end of the week, guys, you're going to be feeling good head to toe, mind, body, and soul. If you guys want your own personal reading, message me here on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Look at the description box below. That's where everything you need to know is. Take care.